Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker is now just a little less than 3 months away from its official release by J.J. Abrams and George Lucas that is all set and ready to end the sequel trilogy and the Skywalker saga itself. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, what's really exciting about Episode 9 is that we do know that this film, at the end of the day, is going to be a revelation film, answering many of the burning questions from The Force Awakens, while also adding in new types of Star Wars material that the fans have never seen before in the Skywalker saga that will be a part of Episode 9. And that's exactly what J.J. Abrams wants to do. He wants to be a pioneer, if you will, of the Star Wars franchise by doing something that no creator has done before in the Star Wars movies since 1977. Now, on top of all of this, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film, and when it all comes down to one of the concept art descriptions, this is where things begin to get very exciting for Episode 9. Now, specifically, what's really intriguing about all of this is that a description of Rey traveling to the Lost City, where it's explained that she is in search of Jedi and Sith lore, as well as new truths related of herself and her parents. It's described that one of the sequences is said to involve Rey making her way through a series of catacombs that lead to the Land of Warriors, which is described to be the location of many Jedi ruins and artifacts. Now, it's explained that as Rey travels across the Land of Warriors, she is said to eventually come across a large shrine that is said to be of the first Skywalker that also reveals the name of the first Skywalker. It's described that the first Skywalker was an ancient Jedi that was the first one to take on the name Skywalker, quote-unquote, and though it's unclear if this character is connected to the already existing bloodline or not, however, it's said that toward the bottom of the shrine reveals a name in ancient Jedi code that Rey is able to translate using, of course, the sacred Jedi texts, where the name of the first Skywalker translates to Qualm Skywalker. Now, it's described that inside the shrine of Qualm Skywalker, Rey discovers another ancient Jedi journal that was said to have been written by Qualm many years ago, even before the Old Republic era. This book is said to contain secrets to new powers related to the Force, as well as ancient knowledge of the netherworld of the Force. So let's go over a couple of parts about this. Now, the thing that's so exciting about Episode 9 is that you can really see that they're already adding in new types of Jedi and Force lore that's going to be used as a way in order to evolve the character of Rey. Now, as Rey makes her way down to, of course, the Lost City and through the catacombs that lead to the Land of Warriors, which, by the way, is the very center of the Lost City that contains the Jedi ruins and, of course, different artifacts, you name it. And this particular shrine is said to consist of the first Skywalker. Now, we do know that J.J. Abrams said over at D23 and over at Star Wars Celebration that there is actually more than 3 different meanings of the official title of Episode 9. So, The Rise of Skywalker has multiple meanings to it all, and that's all going to be explained in great detail in Episode 9, and I would not doubt that this probably has something to do with one of the meanings of the title of Episode 9, which of course, the first Skywalker. So I want to go over the name. Now, the name is actually said to be called Qualm Skywalker, and that name is a very interesting name. It sounds ancient if you think about it. It sounds like an ancient Jedi well before the events of the Old Republic era, which, by the way, is canon, and Disney and Lucasfilm will be exploring more about that era of Star Wars and what comes before it as we go throughout the 2020s. But with that being said, I also want to go over how inside of the shrine of Qualm Skywalker is that there actually is another ancient journal that Rey comes across that was written by Qualm himself. And inside of that book, it's actually explained that there's new secrets about the ancient Jedi and, of course, the netherworld of the Force. And that really does speak volumes, because we do know that the netherworld is going to be a highlight of Episode 9 and is going to be a big part of this movie that's really going to be used in order to inspire the characters of Rey and Kylo Ren by different Force ghosts, you name it, etc. So, with that being said, J.J. Abrams is really trying his very best in order to create a new type of Star Wars film that fans have never seen before in the Skywalker saga, and what he's really trying to do here, you can really see that J.J. wants to really explore the origins of the Skywalker bloodline, or the origins of the name, if you will. And we actually learned that about 6 months ago through other various leaks, that The origins of the Skywalker bloodline and the origins of the actual name itself and what it really means is going to be explained in, of course, The Rise of Skywalker, and it's going to change how we view Luke, Anakin, Ben Solo, Leia, everybody connected to that bloodline. You know, I think that it's a very interesting side of the franchise that JJ is actually deciding to really just jump into and pretty much deliver it to the fans to see how they're going to react. Hopefully in a positive way. We'll have to wait and see, you know, exactly how it's going to resonate with fans and how it's really going to grow on, you know, the audience once they go ahead and see this film come this December of 2019. So, anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all this below in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.